Everyone has an ego. A healthy, strong ego is the basis of a successful, driven individual. But what happens when an ego goes too far? When can someone really be called an egomaniac?
Sometimes I appear arrogant.
Fuck you, sit down!
That's only because I'm the best.
Everybody seemed very shaken up by September 11th, and I thought, I don't live in New York.
What's it like to cross an egomaniac?
I became totally lacking in confidence.
No way was I ever going to have a mental breakdown, but by God, it happened.
I'm not a person who would ever commit suicide, but the thoughts were very persistent.
Is there a limit on how big an ego can become?
What better manifestation than to be like God?
He was the mouthpiece of God, and God spoke through him. So what he said was God.
And what lengths will an egomaniac go to get their own way?
The bodies have been so badly beaten and so badly attacked. It was certainly a very gruesome scene.
From the overbearing boss to the ego that spirals dangerously out of control, this film journeys deep into the mind of the egomaniac. Why do some of us fall in love with fire? The way it moves, changes, threatens. What forms can a fascination for fire take? From an innocent curiosity for fire shared by most children.
It gives you like a tingly feeling, you feel really nice. It just makes you feel a bit good and like lets all your anger out.
To one that is more sensual in nature.
The smell of white gas reminds me of a long evening of hard anal sex.
To the psychopath serial arsonist who has an obsession to set destructive fires.
He could have set 10,000 fires in his life.
It's the pleasure of the fires, the heat and the smoke and the smell, knowing it could get out of control at any time.
This film journeys into the many forms of pyromania. The state of mind when one doesn't set fires for revenge or money, but for the simple love of fire itself. There are different kinds of maniacs. Egomaniacs love themselves. Pyromaniacs love fire. But perhaps the most interesting are those obsessed with love itself.
If you can't get what you need, what you want, what you're looking for in a sweetheart, you'll just keep trying at it.
Erotomania is the extraordinary condition where the fantasy of being in love can drive people to extremes. But what's it like to be really crazy in love?
I love you, babe. The best thing that's ever happened to me, babe. I don't want to fuck it up.
It's not healthy. It's very lonely. It's corrosive to the human spirit.
From the sinister, secret admirer.
I still remember my heart sinking because I realized, oh great, she knows where we live.
To the unit who tried to stop them at the LAPD.
I think he's a little bit angry right now because he's been trying to contact her.
He does make references to having a .45 caliber as well.
To those so deluded, they'll kill anyone who stands in their way. This film journeys deep into the dark side of love.